up in the mountains, my friends, where you can still watch an eagle soar on the wind. And I walk those hills with a smile on my face, and I can't get back to God's saving grace in the mountains.
Welcome back to our Hill to Die On podcast. I am your host, Chase Dowling. And as you can tell, I'm coming to you from a completely different location. This is bunker number 2 in the wilds of Montana at the vault. See right there? Yeah, Twin Bridges, Montana. Up here enjoying the festivities, visiting with family, doing a little vacation. Should have worn my hula shirt. You know how it goes. Old Bryce Dowling doing his debut tomorrow right here. Opening up for a man named Willie James out of Kentucky. We're going to do a little playing guitar, a little singing. Hope he doesn't have his cat scratch voice tomorrow. Willie James or Bryce. Never know. Anyway. But I'm still reporting on the stuff for Foresthill. And this is what's going on this week from July 2nd through the 8th, 2025. Starting off with Wednesday morning. It's going to be water aerobics. Going to be out there drowning, probably. Russ Young, learn how to swim. Nobody wants to do mouth to you, you big ogre. Figure it out. Anyways, water aerobics, Monday through Friday, 10 to 11. What is it? Wednesday, Friday, 7 to 8, looks like. Anyway, water aerobics at the pool. Be there, be square. And Wednesday, we have 2 special birthdays. The Tories, Procopio and Merkley. Don't ask them how old they are, folks. They ain't going to tell you. Old as dirt. If that dirt was just dug up. So I don't know. Maybe it's older, maybe it's younger. You never know. Happy birthday, girls. And then Thursday, swim lessons at the pool, always. Doing the swim lessons, Monday through Friday. And I never have a time for that. 2 and up. Russ, that means you're available. Get there, get your lessons. And also, Thursday, soccer registration opens. That's right, ARD Soccer. Little Dusty Lou will be taking part this year. And maybe Dixie Ray as well. That's right. Get your kids signed up for soccer. We got some good coaches out there. They're all from the Hill. They all know how to kick some butt, so kicking a soccer ball might not be so hard. Anyway, moving right along. Anything else on Thursday? No. Okay. Then, the day. The best holiday in America, the 4th of July. That's right, Thursday, and we have the best parade around coming down Main Street, 10 o'clock. I don't know if they're still taking parade sign-ups, but I'm sure somebody, if you don't have something to put in or if they don't let you in, you can always get over there and help people make a float, do their car up, maybe help them clean it. Little wax on, wax off action going on. Mr. Miyagi. Anyway, 4th of July, that's always my favorite day. That's why I like coming up to Montana too for the 4th of July. It's a lot cooler than California, and you can actually light off fireworks. It's a great thing. But you know what? Foresthill has some of the best. If you're going to be in California for the 4th of July, Foresthill is the best town to do it. Guaranteed. You heard it here first, folks. And then they're going to have also fireworks in Auburn at the, the park there? Which one is that? Oh, the fairgrounds. At dark. Get there. Be there, be square. Anyway, so after the parade at 10 o'clock, plus I heard that maybe there might be some water balloon action. A little bit of possibility there. So wear your shorts. Russ Young, talking to you. Not a Speedo. Shorts would be perfect. Also, do something to cover up those feet. They're ugly. Anyway, be careful, folks. If you don't want to get sprayed by water, just make sure you back away from the parade just a little bit. Also, immediately following the parade, there is the event in the park. I don't know if they're going to have horseshoes this year or not, but I think they got food trucks. They got tri-tip going for $15. They got all kinds of festivities, vendors and stuff like that until 3 o'clock. So make sure you get up there, have a good time. Everybody else will be. I'm sure the Legion will have their bar open so you can have yourself a good cocktail. Maybe a beer. Don't ask for water unless you want it in a water balloon form. Anyway, moving right along. Ladies and gentlemen, the bane of my existence, the damn cows went radio silent after this last weekend's run. Did you hear they tried to infiltrate with the runners? They were caught and chased out. The runners are pretty vicious that way. They don't like anybody trying to fake running. They want real runners. So I think they got their feelings hurt. Nobody's seen them since. They're just up there waiting for their time to strike. They're probably plotting a new adventure. We'll see. But the fishing has been going off ecstatically. So we had Autumn Castillo, Ryder Dominici, and who else was it? I know I wrote these names down, by God, somewhere. Cale Buck, that's what it is. They've been fishing down at Todd Valley Pond. Caught some big ones, massive. You know, and here's a tip for you kids. Take an action figure along with you. Little G.I. Joe. Put the fish next to it. Nobody will ever outfish you that way. Congratulations, kids. Good job. I still don't know if you're going to, well, you're not going to, unseat Andy for Fisherman of the Month for June. This is the second time he's got it. 2 months in a row, but that's because he's retarded. Always screw that up. He's retired, and he gets to fish a lot. Now, Jared Varnum, I know you went fishing in French Meadows, so you say. I believe you. Maybe not. No, Josh Ernie isn't catching no fish because he just got out of surgery, supposedly. I just don't think he's been catching fish, so he had to come up with a surgery, excuse. Or somebody said he's a fly fisherman, which explains why he doesn't catch any fish. Anyways, the kids this week, you nailed it. Good job, kids. Todd Valley Pond, hammered them. Anyway, moving right along. Oh, Saturday, yard sale. Fireman's garage sale. 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Saturday. Be there, be square, no clothes. Wear your clothes, don't bring clothes. Although Russ Young would like that. I know, I'm being a little hard on Russ Young on this podcast. Don't know why. He deserves it. Anyway, no clothes. Then was fire and ice cream at Foresthill Farms. Jenny Vigorino doing that. So get by there at 5 p.m. on Saturday if you want some ice cream. Plus, it's hot. Ice cream's always welcome. Then on Sunday morning, great holiday weekend, Sunday morning, they're going to be doing ladies paddleboard, no dangle, at Sugar Pine, starting at 9 a.m. So if you got a paddleboard, hell, if you got a raft, you got a kayak, just get out there and do some paddling. It's good for the cardio. That's right. At Sugar Pine. Then, also on Sunday, Lisa Beards. Doesn't have a beard. Last name is Beards. Just remember that. Happy birthday, Lisa. I hope your 30th birthday treats you well. Then, Monday. Again, yard sale. Yard sale again. 9 a.m. to noon. That's right. No clothes. They're good there. And, well, we're talking about that. Ladies and gentlemen, thought for the shitter. If a faller falls a tree in the woods, does it make a sound? Because God knows he can't hear shit. Sorry for the language. But, seriously, they can't hear anything. I'm deaf. But, and I'm not even a faller. But, on a serious note, let's be thankful for living in America on the 4th of July It's a great day. It's a great country. And this is the best country in the entire world. And thank God in 1776, our forefathers brought forth a great nation. So just thoughts to ponder while you're dropping them off down yonder. So then, going on, Tuesday. God, you gotta love Tuesday because it's got bingo. And that is from 11:30 to 3:30 at the hall. So bingo, B9. Maybe they do blackout, maybe they do the H, diagonal, who knows? But bingo at the hall. And then get down and see Cynthia at Everybody's Inn for $10 tacos. Taco Tuesday is always there. So, also, ladies and gentlemen, this week, we're not promoting a business necessarily. We're going to be promoting the Chamber of Commerce. That's right, folks. James Vigorino, Jenny Vigorino, Becky Cody, they've been doing a kick-ass job. And they're putting on this 4th of July celebration. Get out, make sure you're out there supporting the Chamber, and maybe give them guys a call and say, hey, is there anywhere I can help? Because that's what we do as in Foresthill as a community. If you're a good citizen, Brian Jones looking at you, get out there and help as much as we can. And help, donate to the cause. Become a member of the Chamber. They're always looking for help. They're always looking for things to do for our businesses in our community and events to do for our businesses in our community. So, big shout out to the Chamber. You guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. I hope this 4th of July goes great for you, and I know it will. So, with that said, another Sasquatch sighting. This one, down around Foresthill Road in Indian Lane. Sometimes spotted over there by the, Happy Pines area too. Running around, usually got just a Weldon helmet on, nothing else. Of course, they're Sasquatch, they're hairy. And this one is no exception, very hairy. Good dental hygiene though. Yeah, got some really pearly whites, that's how most people see them. Yeah, not the friendliest critters. Could weld you-know-what on a snowman. So I've been told anyways. Mainly by this one. Mainly by him himself. This one's a talking Sasquatch, apparently. But anyway. Folks, be careful. Sometimes he likes wearing Hawaiian shorts and, button-up shirts and just hanging out with a beer in his hand. You never know. But, yeah, just be aware. Keep your eyes out. I have to give Ben Roberts a call. I think he lives in that area right there. Anyway. So, folks, I hope you have a good week. This is a great week. This is one of my favorite weeks of the whole year. 4th of July is my time of year, man. I mean, I love it. Everybody's festive. Everybody's wearing the red, white, and blue. The sense of community even gets a little bit tighter. And I hope everybody gets to experience that this week. I hope everybody gets to experience that on Friday. Take advantage of it. Get hit by a water balloon. Throw some water balloons yourself. Just don't freeze them before you do it. Anyway, without further ado, folks, our Robert Francis joke of the week. And this one goes like this here. It says, well, that's the wrong paper, so it's not going to go like anything. This one goes like this here. An old boy strolls into the bar and he plops down, tells the bartender, he goes, I think my dog loves me more than my wife. The bartender laughs and goes, well, what makes you say that? And he goes, the old boy takes a sip of his beer and says, well, when I get home from work, he's always there greeting me, wagging his tail, and very happy to see me. And then, when I talk to him, he tilts his head, and I feel like he's really listening, or at least trying. Bartender says, well, it's pretty normal, isn't it? The old boy goes, well, yeah, probably, but, when I talk to my wife, she tilts her head like she's trying to measure the hole she's going to bury me in. And I swear to God, she's put me on a diet just so she has to dig a little bit less. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our episode for this week. I hope you have a great 4th of July. Just be safe out there.
Take me back to the mountains